Hello everybody, this is the Crimson Cultist Drafter here from SkyFactory 2.5. Yeah, welcome back. This is the episode number 25. Woohoo! 2.5, 25. And yeah, as you can see, wow, this is pretty cool. I could not resist the temptation and I opened all my remaining legendary loot bags, and yay, I got the full set of the Crimson Cult. Nice! Let's wear some more appropriate and comfortable clothes or armor, but we're gonna keep this set into account, because whenever we will move into Thaumcraft crafting, this is gonna get handy, very handy. So what's the plan for today? I moved a little bit table here, the research table, and the arcane work table over there was too loud for those three machines, and so today we're gonna take a look, a better look I would say, at Thaumcraft, at the research, and all things connected to them. You might wonder, why do I have some colored cobblestone on my floor? Well, let's talk about the aspects. Those are the aspects, a very basic and very important component of Thaumcraft. How did I get all those aspects, you might ask? Well, there is a very nice website, I will link it into the description, that tells you the list, the correct list of the aspects. So you just go around, follow that list, and scan all the things in your world, and sooner or later you will get with all the aspects in your research table. Now, one thing that you may or may not know is that if you move the research table, the aspects are still there, so don't worry about it. So what do you do with the aspects? Well, first of all, let's say there are a number of base aspects that are originated automatically in a certain way. So there is air that comes from air, we saw some of them. There is aqua that comes from water. There is ignis that comes from fire. Then we have ordo that comes from order and regularity and whatever. Then we have perdicio, which comes from entropy, chaos and destruction, sorry. And then we have the last one, terra, that comes from earth. So as you can see, you have, well, at least I have a lot of those base aspects. Now the thing is, you can't really generate those aspects by combining other aspects to them. So you can combine base aspects to get more advanced aspect, the tier 1 aspects. For example, if we combine air with ignis, we're gonna get lux. So see, now we have 4 lux. Let's combine, we have 5 lux, but at the expense of 1 air and 1 ignis. So you might ask, okay, so I can make all the other composite aspects or the higher tier aspects with the base one, but how do I get more base one? Well, the solution is quite simple. Let's go to a random crafting table, for example this one, and thanks to the essence, the magical crops essence, we can craft the shards. So we're gonna need 27 of each shard essence. You will get 6 shards for each type, so this is 6 base types of shards. Let's make them very quickly. Just the last one. So now what can you do with 6 shards? Oh, you can make a crystal cluster. There is something to note, that if you make a shard cluster with every single type of shard, you will get this one, the mixed crystal cluster. But for the moment I am not interested in that one, because I want the normal cluster, and I will explain to you in a second why. Basically, those clusters, if you put them next to one of your research table, they will refill the aforementioned research table with the basic aspects. So that's why I have colored cobblestone here, that you can make, by the way, with the chisel. Sorry, chisel. So let's make the cyan here. This yellow one goes here. Then we have some kind of a dark gray we're gonna put here. The earth we're gonna put it here, and the order we're gonna put it here. Not exactly matching, but anyways. Now, one thing to note is that if you have a normal world, a normal Minecraft world, you'll find these just exploring and going around in caves and stuff. And when you break them, they will give you shards. But if you want to preserve, of course, you have to use wood. So silk doesn't work, but you get 6 of them. So now we have to run again to a crafting table and make another one. So the documentation said that you will get the crystal back, but eventually I got only 6 shards. Now I didn't test these thoroughly, but I thought I would get the cluster back, but we got 6 shards, so I guess that's fine. Okay, now we will, and if you make the mixed cluster, so one made out with each single shard, this will grant you a random aspect at the time. So you will get either one air, one aqua, or one pertizio, and whatsoever. I choose not to make the mixed one because I'm not very high in essence, so I just made I could actually make a couple of mixed ones, but anyways, this is not important now. So after you went around in your world discovering aspects and filling up your table, you wonder what can you do with that. Now the solution is very simple. You open your Thaumonomicon, and you go into the first tab, basic information, and you get this research expertise. Aha, knowledge is power. You need scribing tools and paper to get this research node. So since we have here a scribing tool set, let's grab them. Let's open again our Thaumonomicon, and there you go. Now we can actually click here, and our paper, you already have the research node in your inventory. Our piece of paper becomes a research node. Ooh, research expertise. Knowledge is power. So what do you do with that? You go to your research table, you put it over here, and this little screen opens up on the right part of the table. Now this is super fun. You basically have to check the list of aspects that you can find, for example, on the Feed the Beast wiki, and you have to connect every one of the aspects shown on the chart on this table with each other. So you have to go from this one to this one, from this one to this one, for example, or from this one to this one to this one to this one here. Now, how you do that? Well, basically you can link one hexagonal block with the other only if the aspect is either produced or derived from the starting aspect. So let's say here we have ordo. So what can you produce with ordo? There is an extensive list of that, but for example, permutatio. Permutatio is this guy over here. So for instance, I can link, I can drag a permutatio aspect here. As you can see, this link is on, so basically we turn on the link. Now this is a fun little puzzle, but if you don't want to waste your time, there is another website that I will also link, and I'm gonna use it just for demonstration. So let's say we're going from ordo, so you basically type the aspect you're starting and the aspect you're ending into. This is cognito, if I'm not wrong. Cognito, yes. And you say, yeah, so how many steps do I want to do I need to get from that from ordo to cognito? That's 1, 2, and 3. Let's set to 3. Find connection, and voila, you get your, oh no, actually it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's fine. You get your connection lines in the web page, and you can just copy it. By the way, if you deselect one aspect here in the table with the right mouse click, it's gone. It's gone. You have to make another one if you need it. So to connect those, I'm gonna need some instrumentum, which is this guy here. Then we're gonna need some thalum, which is this guy here. And then we're gonna use some ignis. It's over here. Perfect. Now we have to finish the connection over here. So let's try again with, I should have thalum. I should have done this before, but anyways, the guy with the census. This is census. Minimum step. Well, I would say 1. Unfortunately, there is no 1 connection, so we replace thalum with ignis, which is the closer one we can get, and we can do it with 2 steps. So we go from ignis to lux, and there we go, lux to air, which is another basic aspect, and voila, we completed our puzzle and we get our discovery node. Let's grab it from the research node, and we can left click. Woohoo, we got research node complete. So let's go back to Thaumonomicon, and as you could see, this unlocks the next 2 researches in the tree. So basically we have the deconstruction table research and the research mastery. So yeah, again, get your scribbling tools or make another one. Go over here and over here, and you will get that. Now, since I'm on the screen, I'm gonna make a bunch of these research. Yeah, this is very good. Thaumaturgy. I thought I could zoom out and in on this screen over here, but apparently they removed this functionality, or I don't know how to do it. But anyways, wonderful from its function, copper, gold. So let's make a bunch more of those researches. Create woodwind. Yeah, this is good. This will basically allow us to make a more powerful wand. So yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of those researches possibly off camera, so not to bother you too much. And next, let's go into, or let me take another quick look into my maybe let's do the deconstruction table. Research node 1 fuzzy deconstruction table. So again, we have to go. Well, I'll do this off camera. You probably got the concept, so give me 1 second. Alright, we got our deconstruction table discovery. Very good. Now deconstruction. If you go over here before you research the appropriate research, before you find the appropriate research, if you left click on the item, you cannot see the recipe for this, and the reason why is because you don't know how to make it. Okay, now we know how to make the deconstruction table, which is pretty cool. I want to make it. So also to demonstrate the crafting, we're gonna need a thermometer, which we have to make, a table, which is made out of these components, a thermometer, or we're gonna need a couple of shards, and a couple of tools, golden pickaxe and golden axe. Golden axe, that's the title of one of my favorite arcade games when I was a kid. So let's gather all the resources, and we're gonna make this deconstruction table. Okay, here we are at the crafting terminal. We need some glass, we need some gold ingots, and this is our second thermometer. Woohoo! Then we're gonna need gold again, yes, to make the 2 tools. So we need pickaxe and axe. Let's see if we have sticks over here. Only 3, dang it. Okay, let's make the pickaxe, and then let's grab more sticks, which I should have here probably. Yes, nice. Let's grab a bit more. Let's open the crafting terminal again. There we go. Oh, now we need axe, right? Yes, axe. Let's grab the axe, I think we're done with the gold. Yeah, now we need a simple table. Let's grab some of those and let's make 3 more slabs. I mean 6 more slabs. Let's put this here and we get the table. Nice. Now this item over here, this deconstruction table, cannot be made in a normal crafting table, and that's what this guy over here says, shaped arcane work table. Now the arcane work table is this guy here that we made last time. So we basically make a workbench, a table, sorry, one of those table here, and we hit it with the shift right click with the iron capped wooden wand or any other wand. So let's go over here, let's take a look at the recipe again. Let's press shift click on the question mark, and it doesn't work. Nice. So let's put the material manually here, axe and a golden pickaxe. Okay, so what's going to happen here is that we're gonna use our iron capped wand, as in fact is if you remove it from the area, from the property area here on the left, you cannot make the deconstruction table. Now this is gonna cost us 22 per dizio. Now it's the cost in Vis. So let's equip the wand and let's press shift. As you can see on the upper left corner, there is I already charged my wand. There is a list of V's stored in it. It's 25 per each primal V's. How do you charge this? Well, I will show you in a second. First, let's demonstrate again that by having the full set of Crimson Cult, we get a Viz discount, as stated here in the description. Let's demonstrate that very quickly. I cannot fly, I have to remember, and not fly into the void. That would be very, very sad. So as you can see, now we are paying only 21.2 per dizio. Woohoo! So let's grab our deconstruction table, which we're gonna demonstrate in a second how to use. And we are gonna put it next to the Arcane Workbench. I just need one of those just to make things pretty, and voila, things are prettified pretty much. So the one is not here. Okay, what are we doing with this guy here, with this deconstruction table? First, let me not forget and put my armor back. That would be pretty bad, because in a second we have to fly over the mob grinder. Okay, we have our armor, we can fly, perfect. How do we interact with this deconstruction table? Well, it's pretty simple. Basically, this guy here, it will deconstruct or give you primal aspects from, no, I don't want to put this, I want to put the crafting table, from materials. So this guy here is giving us earth, and it's also giving you a research point. So as you could see, let's just demonstrate that it works. Let's make another crafting table. Now we have 111 terra. Let's make another cheap crafting table. So this is basically another way to gather primal aspects. And let's wait, it doesn't need fuel or anything. Oh, this time we got iron. There is a list on the wiki for that. Iron, I think we only had 10 or 11. Let's see. We had 9, now we have 10. Pretty cool, huh? This is another way to get primal aspects. You go for the construction table. It doesn't use fuel, it doesn't use anything, but just to make it work, you have to stay in this little user interface and click on the aspect when done producing it. So again, now another important thing. As you can see, we used pretty much a lot of our Perdizio Vis stored in our wand. Haha, how do we recharge it? Let's fly over the mob grinder and let's switch the super fancy lever here so that the monsters are gonna drop and stop here. By the way, you can scan zombies and monsters too, but you have to scan their head, so be careful because zombies are gonna shoot at you. I already scanned all of them, so all good. Now again, how do we charge this guy? So let's kill a bunch of monsters, and as you can see there are some circles there that are not experience balls. So if you get close with your wand, you can collect them. Now since we just need Perdizio, there you go, we got 2, we had 5, now we got 2 more. You just have to get close to them with your wand equipped, and you will sooner or later absorb them. Let's kill a bit more of them. These now still granted me only other Vs, which I obviously cannot store because my wand can only store 25 each. Whenever you craft a bigger wand, you can store more Vs, so that's pretty neat. I spent some time here before starting this episode in order to charge my wand, so a mob grinder definitely comes at hand also for this task. Amazing, we built it probably in episode 4 or 5 and we are still making use of it. Alright, that's it for this for the moment. We will charge the wand in a later moment. Yes. Oh, we got the raptor's head. Oh, it's pretty nice. Looks like Link, sorry, from Zelda. And I am gonna skip the night and read to you the comment of the day whenever we are done with this. So stay tuned, guys. And the comment of the day says, now I can watch a Thaumcraft tutorial of you. Keep making videos please, by xdimi979. Woohoo! Yes, as you could see, this video was quite a tutorial also, and also a bit more organized than last one, I hope. So there you have it, xdimi. Some starting basic Thaumcraft tutorial for you. It looks pretty neat, pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do after I'm stopping recording and while editing and producing the video, complete a bunch of those researches, even make complete more of them. One thing I wanted to check following a comment from the previous or 2 episodes ago, the watering can. We have a reinforced watering can, and yeah, I can't make it because I need soul fragments. I got some more bedrockium from the legendary bags, so we have 5 bedrockium. We need 4, that's great, but we need some soul fragment. We need an etheric sword. Ooh, we need unstable ingots. Etheric sword plus a heart. So I guess we need to beat someone and we will get a soul fragment. Yeah, maybe we can do this very quickly next episode, so we can make this reinforced watering can. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will try that. I don't think I have unstable ingots. No. We have semi-stable nuggets, but only 10. Okay, that will also only be enough for 1 ingot. But anyways, there we go with our clip-on halo on my super fancy Zvisho armor. Let's do this for now. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thaumcraft is a pretty cool mod. I like it. You can do a lot of cool things, going from golems that are doing things for you, crafting powerful equipment, and yeah, way more things. So we're gonna explore some of them, at least the useful ones, slowly, little by little. So yeah, guys, I hope you're having a very good day, and I'll see you next time. Ciao ciao.